Control side 2. Time of dispatch. Weather Services issued a tornado warning for western Jasper County until 6 p.m.
Reva Dinwiddie, and I live in Joplin, Missouri. Have been living here now about 20 years. I was born in Oklahoma and raised in the tornado area, but never been in one really. Started showing on the TV that there was really some bad weather headed our way. And we had a porch sweep, a freestanding porch sweep, and he went out and sat in the swing. It was beautiful. I mean, really nice and warm for a May Day. It was really nice. They put another warning out that it was moving toward 20th Street. 20th Street, just right over here. Okay, so I pushed my back door to it. I had it standing open, and I pushed it to and locked it, and I said, now that'll keep the storm out. And so then I got my husband, and he came in, and about that time, they blew the storm siren. And so I said, we better get into our shelter. We'd said for years, we'll just go get in the bathtub and cover up, and we'll be all right. So that's what we got around and done. And they were blowing the second siren, and he still hadn't got in tub. And I said, come on and get in here. Well, I want to see the storm, he said. And he was looking out the front door, and the Housing Authority building, which is just right across the street from where we were, he said it was already debris coming toward him. So he'd come on in there. We got in the bathtub. He had a shower chair that he had been doing his showers in. And so he sat down in that, and the little dog we had then crawled around and got under the chair where he was. And he said, oh, we need something to cover up with. I run and pulled a quilt off of the bed, covered us up, and I had shut the door, covered us up, and then something like the sound of a gigantic rain hit the side of our house. And I said, oh my gosh, it's raining. And then, but it didn't do that more than 5 seconds until the house just started popping and snapping and windows blowing out, and the little bedroom was full of glass. It had blown the one window in there, and just big pieces of shards of glass was in there. The tornado comes through very fast, usually. It's just here and then gone. Well, this one, you could just hear it roaring and roaring and roaring. There was never anything like a train that we heard. And there was just a roar in the air, just like a thunder, yep. Just thundering, a continual roll of thunder. I was praying, oh Lord, please let it be. Why isn't it over? It needs to be over, you know. And so then whenever it did get still, it was just deathly still. I mean, it was like, you could almost, you know, it was just terrible. Felt just so, I think I was in shock is what some of it was. But anyway, we got up and opened the bathroom door, and there was all that debris there that had come down, and you could see the 2x4s and everything up in the ceiling that had been holding the ceiling up, and the roof had moved. And as later they said that our walls in our house were not plumb anymore. You know, they weren't like they should be.
What was your house constructed out of?
Oh, well, it's just like it is now.
Okay.
Just basically brick. I don't think any of, well, some of the brick might have been moved. Now see, all the ones down below us, back across that street that you come in on, back over there, nearly every one of those were destroyed. It took the roof off. If you got the roof off, the walls fell in. And there where we were over there, it took the roof off the house next to us. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 houses down from us that took the roof off those houses, and all the walls fell in. Okay. And we missed it. It moved our roof. They had to redo the roof, and all. And this apartment, it took this corner of the living room off, they said. And then they had to come in and rebuild it all. So, but it was just, I had heard of tornadoes, seen, had them come close, but I just stood in the middle of the floor and asked my daughter, what should I do? Because I didn't, we had State Farm renter's insurance. First thing they did, after we got to there and talked to them, they wrote us out a check for a very handsome amount. You need to get renter's insurance. It is not that expensive. And if you had a storm come through and it took the roof off your house, you'd have quite a bit of damage and you would really need to get it.